My name is Dawn. I serve in the Army Reserves. Joined in 2006. I went to MI and then reclassed and then went to Afghanistan in 2011. I actually did both MOS, both my jobs over there, which was kind of unique. My husband, boyfriend at the time, had gotten a very serious fight. So he had TBI. He was unconscious for like 18 days. And then he came home after like 7 months in the hospitals. So, so he was home, and then I was the only one there working with him. He, didn't really have a lot of other people to support him. He was recovering, and he obviously had a lot of things going through his mind. He has done 3 combat tours. The first one was pretty reasonable, but he lost his father just before the first one. Lost a bunch of friends the second one. Lost one friend the third one. And the brain injury itself, all very traumatic. So here I am, girlfriend of 6 months, and I love the guy to death. We knew we were going to be together, so it wasn't like I was like, oh my goodness, now I have to do this. It wasn't anything like that. But my dad was a Marine growing up, so I was raised as a Marine daughter, raised to be a tough kid. I just, so like I generally was like, oh, I can do anything. I can deal with all of this. And then it just got to the point where, like I said, we were having fights. We were getting, situations were very intense. And I was like, well, maybe I can't deal with this. Maybe I need some help. So that's when I went to start talking to someone. We pretty much just talked for the most part. She didn't really give me any like assignments or anything like that. But in the course of conversation, she'd say things like, maybe he's just looking for your support. And then I'd be like, oh, maybe he just needs my support. Like just really kind of ring bells as to what things that, you take for granted. Like, I need to support him. He's depressed, obviously, so it doesn't do me any good to beat up on him. It helped me take a step back. At times it was I was like, oh, well, I need to push him. He's not getting out of the house, so I need to get him out of the house. And then she's like, yeah, you're not going to do that. He has to do that for himself. It changed the way that I looked at it, took some of the burden off me even. Like sometimes I thought I had to do all this stuff. Well, no, I don't. And then things got a lot better. Our very intense moments went from once every 2 days to once every 2 weeks, and then even less. It's not just the veteran that suffers by any stretch of the imagination. I was pretty fortunate in that I understand where he's coming from with a lot of it because of my background. I can't imagine someone who has not been in the military. Like, they probably have no idea. They see their husband who used to be so nice and now he's angry, and they're like, what did I do? Why am I terrible? Well, it's not you. You never know what's out there unless you try it. And there's several different ways. There's several different avenues. Maybe you go to the VA. But at first, they have to want to get past it. I think some of these guys want to be angry. They feel like it's their punishment or whatever, and it's just a matter of knowing, like, you don't have to be angry. You don't have to be mad all the time and tired all the time. It never hurts to have help. It never hurts to talk to someone or have someone on your side. You're not alone. You're not the only one that's went through it.